everyone, my name is Ashton and I'm just trying to get it together. So in today's video, it's kind of a celebration because we now have, and by we, I mean me, it's just me over here, but I reached 100 subscribers! So I decided I would do something a little different today. And by different, I mean, I posted a Q&A on my Instagram. And if you don't follow my Instagram, I will put my Instagram, is it username? I know it's called a Twitter handle, but I don't know, username, the thing that comes after the @ sign. I'll put that down. It's at the end of all my videos, so yeah, you should follow my Instagram. If not, that's okay, whatever. You're not missing much. It's just like updates on when I post videos and pictures of my dogs. That's all you're missing, legit. So if you ring the bell on my videos, then you're not missing anything besides pictures of my dogs, and you're missing out on that because my dogs are adorable. So I posted a little Q&A on my Insta and I had some good replies. I had some people that after the fact, they were like, hey, I thought of a question, and sent it to me later. People that were like, wait, let me think about it. Or like my husband who doesn't have Instagram told me one later. Good stuff. Side note, today I was playing around with my eyes a little bit. It's the Frozen 2 palette. Given the choice between Anna and Elsa, I'm always gonna pick Elsa, y'all. This palette is amazing. I have 500 palettes like the Anna palette. The Elsa one is different. You have some cool tones here. I think it's really good. I love it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in anything that I have to say, it's easy. Ring the bell and you can have notifications turned on so whenever I post a video. What's up? If I have lipstick on my teeth at any point during this video, I'm sorry. This is a little bit of a dark lipstick shade. So since I filmed using my iPhone, I had to screenshot and send it to my computer and pull it up there because my phone's over there filming. So if you're wondering why I'm looking down, I had to put all the screenshots over here on my computer. Let's get to the questions. So we're gonna start out with a friend of mine. Her name is Key Darlise. She has actually a YouTube channel. I'll put her little link. She's been on my channel before. She's amazing. She has been one of the biggest supporters. She was someone I had said, you know, she started her YouTube channel in, I think, August, and she just reached 500 subscribers. Can we all just give her a round of applause? Hard work pays off. Yes, honey, you did that, queen. Love you. She's been one of my biggest supporters, one of my best friends. I absolutely love her. She'll be on my channel again after quarantine. We were gonna get together, but, you know. Anyway, so she, of course, submitted some questions. So she said, when are we going to get more rants? I'm feeling probably soon, Key, okay? Because she was saying, girl, do more rants. Because she has really changed her content. I mean, she's done really well. She told me to speak kind of off the cuff, and I decided at the very last minute to do that Trisha rant. And that video did really well, so I think I'll have another rant coming soon. But whenever I feel compelled to speak, I will speak. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? There's only one that comes to mind. Chocolate Moose Tracks. And if you don't know what Moose Tracks is, you need to get a hold of some, honey. Because Moose Tracks, basically you have chocolate in there and then you have Reese cups. Typically it's vanilla ice cream, but I love chocolate Moose Tracks, so it's chocolate ice cream. You get little chocolate bits, and then you get Reese cups. So it's chocolate, peanut butter. Everything I need in life. I got a question from a follower, actually, who I'm going to give a shout out to. I know him as Joseph. It is SSJ1. With 11 zeros. Just a nice guy with a very wonderful sense of humor. Great. He asked, what sports did you play in school and college? This is a fun one. Okay, so whenever I was younger, I cheered for like 8 years. If we want to talk about high school, none. College, absolutely none. High school, I did color guard, I did winter guard. That's actually how I met my husband, because he was in band. But yeah, that's how I spent my time. College, I did none of it. I was like, I'm done. So yeah, it was good stuff. Good for discipline. It took up a lot of time. It kept me out of doing things that I shouldn't. And I mean, my parents had a huge part in that as well. I stayed busy a lot. If it comes to softball, basketball, any of that, I have absolutely no coordination whatsoever. LOL. This question comes from one of my very best friends on the planet. My friend Chris from college. He was in my wedding. His wife was in my wedding. Both of them, like, just amazing people. Love them so much. Why did you decide to create a YouTube channel? So, yeah, there are a lot of reasons, actually. I've been wanting to create a YouTube channel for quite some time. It's been a couple years, maybe, I would say. And then within the past year, I was seriously thinking about it. For like 2 years, I was like, maybe. And then in the past year, I was like, what if I did it? And then like 6 months, I was like, maybe I should. And I think it was November, maybe. I can't remember the exact time period. I went to IKEA and I bought a new desk. It's been sitting in my garage because I want to sell this bad boy. And so I was like, when I set that desk up, I'll make my YouTube channel. Yeah, I still haven't set up that desk yet because I'm trying to sell this. I was making excuses. And whenever the new year came around, I was like, you know what? I'm done with excuses. I'm done caring what someone's going to think about me because people are going to judge you no matter what, FYI. People are going to say, why is she doing that? Her makeup looks like crap. She's stupid. That's never going to amount to anything. Why is she wasting her time? Why does she not already have kids? Yes, people do think those things. I'm not just being ridiculous right now. People do think those things, unfortunately. I let that go. I really did. And decided to do my own thing, and I feel much better. So starting this channel was a movement towards not caring about what people think, and I like it. It's a lot better. No, I love it. It's great. It's a much better life not caring what people think. I love it. What was I doing the rest of my before this year? Okay, I got an entire list, ladies and gentlemen, a list of questions from my friends from college, Aaron, Shadow, and Kendall, known as the Salty Bees. B stands for something, but I can't say it on my channel because of the nature of my job, and my mom watches this channel, and my grandma's watching probably from heaven. So, Salty Bees. I also call us the Snack Pack because we looking like snacks. They submitted a list of questions. So, let's go through them. FYI, also, I want to say that they have been the most supportive people. The four of us are so different in so many ways. I'll have the four of us on my channel if we can ever get together after this quarantine. We were going to do that pretty soon, but, you know, quarantine. I take this one as a major compliment because it's coming from Kendall. Whenever you see her, she has the most perfect blonde, long hair. But she said, how do you get your hair so pretty in your videos? Oh my God. I could die. I could actually roll over and die now because if you see her hair, it's always amazing. Lots of dry shampoo, L'Oreal Elnet hairspray, and hot rollers. It's amazing. But yeah, and the lady that does my hair does a really good job. Thank you, April. What's your favorite Netflix show ever? Okay, so we gotta go after like categories here because my favorite show ever is on Netflix and it's Parks and Rec. It's supposedly a spinoff of The Office, and you know, obviously I get that, but it's very different. The Office is like very close to number 2. The Office is amazing, but Parks and Rec is number 1. But if you want to talk about documentaries, y'all, I could go all day. Y'all know how I feel about documentaries. If you watched my Tiger King documentary, I will link it below. Yes, queen. Documentaries, if y'all have never watched Evil Genius, That's amazing. Oh my gosh, go watch it. It's on Netflix. There's so many. But Parks and Rec. Yeah, Parks and Rec. What is my ride or die concealer? Oh. Yeah. I was gonna say one, but it's like my favorite of the past 3 months. But if I had to say my favorite of like the last year, if not 2 years, I want to say it's 2 years. It's at least a year, if not a year and a half, maybe longer. But I really don't know how long the concealer's been out. I don't want to overshoot it and then somebody in the comments say, it ain't been out that long. But my ride or die concealer is ColourPop No Filter. It ride or die. Sorry I've said it a million times, but Shape Tape. Who needs Shape Tape when you have ColourPop No Filter, the CoverGirl concealer with the white striped lid? Maybelline Age Rewind is what I'm wearing today, and it is coming in clutch. I could go on. You know what? I will make a video about my concealers, and I will talk about it. If you had to pick only one eyeshadow palette to wear for the rest of the year, which one would you pick and why? One comes to mind, and I hate to say this because I love so many, but one comes to mind. One stands out. The Tati palette. The Tati palette stands out above the rest because it's so easy to work with. You have all the neutrals. You even have color in there. You have glitters. You have sequin shades. You have shimmers. You have mattes. The Tati palette, if I had to pick, I'd say the Tati Beauty palette. Textured Neutrals, Volume 1. I can't wait to see the other palettes she comes out with. I cannot wait. Because if they're as good as that one, if you could interview any celebrity, who would it be and why? That's easy. The number one, Freddie Mercury, the best singer that's ever walked the earth. Obviously, he's the easiest. Number one, the best singer ever. What a dynamic vocalist. What an interesting human, the way he lived his life. Love it. The best ever, Freddie Mercury. If you don't know who he is, what have you done with your life? Go look him up. Pepsi or Coke? Sundrop. Coke. Sundrop. Would you rather have a personal chef or maid? Oh, a maid, because my husband cooks really well. What is your favorite song right now? I would love to sing it right now, but I can't because I would say I'd get a copyright strike. Can you get that before you're monetized and unimport it? Hey girl. Lady Gaga, Stupid Love. If you don't like that song, there's something wrong. I love it. It's amazing. Lady Gaga is the queen. The queen. Like my favorite song that I've been loving for the past like several months. Probably It's My Life by the Animals. They were really popular in the 60s and the 70s. The Animals are the same people that sang The House of the Rising Sun. That's become really popular recently. Yeah, the Animals. Pretty good. No, very good. Go look that up. What are you thankful for most today? My husband and my dogs, because with everything that's going on in this world and how everything's crazy, with how everything is uncertain, I am very thankful to look around and see that my husband is the most amazing on the planet, and see that my dogs are here and want to snuggle me and love me, and I have them here. I'm thankful I have my family, I have my friends, and then I am healthy. Like, thank goodness. Okay, I did not really narrow that down to one very well, but you get my drift. We're gonna end with a question from my husband. He doesn't have Instagram. If you see him on camera, we're gonna be pretty lucky because he's not someone who wants to be on camera. He's just not that kind of person. He's extremely supportive. Oh my gosh, he's the most supportive person of me ever. He is very supportive. He's just not the person that wants to sit in front of a camera and say, hi. His question was a statement. Tell your audience more about our pups. This is why I married that man. This is why I married him. 500,000 reasons. Yes. So let me get started. 10 minutes later, this video will be over because I could talk about my dogs forever. Let me start chronologically. Let's start with Jesse. Jesse actually passed away. He is a very important person to me. Yes, he is a person. He is not a dog to me. He's a person. Anyway, Jesse was a lab hound mix. We are not sure of the hound in which he was mixed with, okay? We think instead of hound, it may have been Great Dane because whenever he died, he actually weighed from 112 to 115 pounds. He was a big dog. His chest was huge. So we think that he may have been half Great Dane. He's a big boy. So he was just the sweetest ever. We rescued him. He was from a big litter. Obviously, he was just a good boy. Unfortunately, he lived to be just shy of 3 years old. And he was the goofiest thing. If he would ever run through the, because we have a fence in our backyard, there was this neighbor cat. It was a yellow tabby cat. She would come into our yard. I would let Jesse out, and if I wasn't paying attention, if there was a cat in the yard and I didn't know it, he would bound out the door. All of his weight, he would just take off. The cat would jump on the fence and jump on the other side, and here comes Jesse, just full speed ahead, not paying attention. He's just, and the cat's on the other side of the fence, tail switching like, this ding dong isn't gonna stop, is he? And then Jesse's like, uh-oh, can't put on the brakes, and just smack into the fence. Just every time. He was a doofus sometimes, but just a good boy. Unfortunately, he passed away about a year ago, and our hearts have never been completely healed, unfortunately. But we love him and we carry him here always. He holds a very special place in our heart because he was the first dog that we had together. He's the first dog. He's the person who made me really want to rescue dogs. And so we actually rescued Spencer about 6 months, I think, maybe. I think 6 months later. And Spencer, you've seen him on this channel before. He's our lab golden mix. He's our very special boy. He has a lot, and by a lot, I mean a lot of things that make him unique. He's had a lot of anxiety since he was 6 months to a year old. He's scared of humans. He's scared of inanimate objects. There's that. He went blind about a year ago, shortly after Jesse died. He had to have eye surgery, and so he's blind in one eye, and the other one he can see okay. He has had his cataract removed, and he had his fake eye lens put in. He's good to go. So he gets his medicine every day. He gets his eye drops every day, and he's good to go. He's a good boy. He's the sweetest dog. You will never meet a better dog. He is what you call a Goldador, because golden and Labrador, and those type of dogs are actually used as therapy dogs, especially for children who have to testify in any kinds of cases. Those dogs are used throughout. So Goldadors are very important dogs. They serve a very important purpose. And Spencer is a good therapy dog. And last but certainly not least, you have Copper Flopper. Copper is a bloodhound mixed with something. Like something extra doofy. He is something else. He's about a year old now. We got him a couple of months after Jesse died, and we wanted to rescue, obviously, and we said that we wanted a dog, we wanted a hound because Jesse had just passed, and we wanted a goofy hound dog, and oh my God, did we get one. We got the goofiest. I think he may be goofier than Jesse. I didn't think that was possible, but it is. He is the doofiest. He was a stray. We took him in. He's got the longest, droopiest ears I've ever seen. He is a doofus. Spencer had a hard time adjusting to him at first, but they got along and everything was great. He is growing and growing and growing. He's about 70 pounds now, but he's a year and maybe 4 months old, so he still has some room to grow. At this point, Jesse was maybe 90 pounds, and he had about 20 more to go, so Copper probably has some more to grow. Copper definitely gives Spencer a run for his money because he is still playing with a lot of toys, ripping up every stuffed animal he can find. It's okay, keeps us young. All right, everyone, that's it for today's video. I know this one was kind of different. Obviously, we kind of went off the cuff. And you're probably like, ugh, no one cares about your personal life. You only have 100 subscribers. Who cares? Yeah, I understand that, but I just wanted to do it because thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you coming by because this was something that took me a long time to really muster up the courage to do because people are judgmental and I had to finally say, screw it and do it. Like, whatever, who cares? You live one life and do whatever you want to do, and who cares what people think? So thank you so much for coming by and wanting to deal with my nonsense. But anyway, that's it for today's video. See y'all next time.